Candace Owens, are you okay?
This is not what Maga was supposed to be, okay? Maga is not just whatever Trump says.
Candace Owens, you disloyal bitch. I can't believe you, sis. All the encouragement you was giving us, all the stuff that you was talking, and now you mad because, what? You mad at Donald Jacquees? Nah, shorty. You mad at Donald Jacquees and you think we all gonna join you? Sweetheart, we liked you because you was rocking with Trump. We did not learn about Trump from you. We liked you because you was rocking with Trump.
Right now, there's been a mass unfollowing of Candace Owens after she decided to completely alienate her fan base by saying that she regrets voting for Donald Trump and instead would rather side with the leftist universities which she pretended to hate for years and years while she built a very disingenuous platform.
There is nothing more interesting than watching Maga Betrayal. I feel like Maga went through every stage of grief. They went through the, oh, DJT, we voted you, what are you doing now? To, okay, is this what we really voted for? Like, what are you really doing? To now, themselves, they are done with DJT. They are even done with themselves. Trump has really faffled so bad that even Candace Owens, the loudest MAGA supporter on planet Earth, uses her platform and comes out and regrets and apologizes to black people and wants to go back to blue. But now, MAGA is angry with their fellow MAGA. Wow. Because now they are calling out Candace Owens that, yo, we know our man is done messing up. Just a month ago, y'all realize 5 months ago, Madame Candace Owens was pro-Israel. But now the narrative has changed. The betrayal within MAGA itself needs to be studied. And ladies and gentlemen, I want you to tell me what you think in the comment section.
Candace Owens, are you okay? Are you okay? Have you guys seen her recent post about the military and how they should dishonorably discharge themselves in case we put boots on the ground in Iran? I am so confused. Does she understand what is happening, or what could happen, or if it did happen, what should happen? Is she okay? Are you okay, Candace Owens? Are you okay? Is all I'm saying. I am worried about her. Am I the only one? Did I miss something? Somebody jump over there and listen to her and make sure that I heard that right. I watched it several times. Maybe I missed something, but I'm pretty sure I did not. Maybe she got Iran and Iraq confused. I don't know. Somebody tell me. Help me out in the comments. Go look at it. The last couple of posts she's made, that they've been wild.
Well, I just watched Candace Owens' most recent posts, 3 of them, on TikTok. And the 3 of them are all about celebrities. And the first one is like about Justin Bieber. The other one is about Blake Lively, of course. And then the third one is about Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, she says that she thinks that Harvey Weinstein was wrongly convicted. And she says for you to watch her podcast, and she'll go into a deep dive as to why she feels he was wrongly convicted. Now, that's like saying the dude that played Fat Albert, you know, the actor that had the sitcom, all those women came forward and said that, you know, he gave them the cocktail and then he had his way with them. That's like saying he's innocent too. Are you kidding me? Nobody, actresses came out. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with her. She's talking about Justin Bieber, Blake Lively. I mean, Blake Lively, everything I see on that girl and the way she carries herself, not too interested in that. I did see her get eaten by a shark one time in a movie, and that was kind of funny because the movie was so bad. But I don't know what's going on with Candace. And she did a facial cream like advertisement on her page. She's selling facial cream. I guess, when the money starts coming in like it does for these people, they lose all sense of common sense and you just don't even recognize them anymore. So had to unfollow.
Right now, there's been a mass unfollowing of Candace Owens after she decided to completely alienate her fan base by saying that she regrets voting for Donald Trump and instead would rather side with the leftist universities which she pretended to hate for years and years while she built a very disingenuous platform. Now, I tend to not be an I told you so type of person, but I have to say it, I told you so, and not only did I tell you so, but the entire Jewish community told you so, but the entire Zionist community told you so. Why? Because we saw that her behavior and reality started to be at odds with each other. She started going down the rabbit hole of the anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. She started platforming people who were openly pro-H group. She started downplaying things like taking innocent people hostage. She started spouting lies and complete propaganda that actually went against America and was very much so in favor of people who would like to see the entirety of Western civilization destroyed. And she claimed that she was doing so for her morals. I'm sorry, I'm very worried about your morals if that's the kind of stuff that aligns with them. But here's the thing, right? Candace Owens doesn't care about America. Candace Owens doesn't care about Republicans. Candace Owens cares about Candace Owens. So when she saw the dollar signs and she realized that she had started to lose relevance after she split ways with Charlie Kirk, she clung to the pro-Palestine movement because she saw it as a way to gain clout and to gain money, and that's really what she cared about at the end of the day. Unfortunately, not enough people woke up when it was time and they said, well, I just disagree with her on one issue, or I'm not that educated on that, or, if we just disagree, that's totally fine. And look, I'm not saying to dump somebody just because you disagree on a handful of things, but if that person is actively going out of their way to spread teist rhetoric, to spread the rhetoric of people who prey on the downfall of Western civilization while claiming that this person loves America, you might want to double check that. At the end of the day, it's really sad to see her downfall. I don't know what happened to her because when I was a young girl and I was starting to get involved in politics, I absolutely loved her. I got to hear her speak at Turning Point and I thought that she was so eloquent, and honestly, the disappointment that she has become is beyond words. But here's the thing, and here's what we're trying to get you guys to understand when it comes to these groups like Hamas and Hezbollah and all these other horrific groups. It never stops at the Jewish people. It wasn't the case for Candace Owens, and I can promise you it's not the case for the rest of them.
So, Candace Owens is paying $10,000 for anyone that can find evidence or come up with evidence that influencers that are using their First Amendment to speak on the bullshit she's spewing and her anti-Semitism. She's paying $10,000 if anyone can come up with proof that regular influencers are getting paid to voice their opinion against her flip-flopping that she's doing. No, because at first it was $5,000, but now she just doubled the shit because she think when we come out and say, damn, Candace, how the fuck you make that 180? All because you really, really, really just hate Bibi Netanyahu and Jewish people.
I said, look, if I'm going to support a regime change for an awful government, it's going to be Israel. Okay, it is going to be a regime change in Israel because that tends to be the government in the Middle East that is imparting terror on the world that actually impacts my American life, impacts my tax dollars. What have we given them? $150 billion. They've taken weapons from us. They're hiding their nuclear weapons, pretending that they don't have them. They've stolen our technology. They're running a sophisticated blackmail ring so that all of our politicians just oblige them. And yeah, so if we're going to do it, like if we're going to do the thing and we're going to say we're not going to be isolationists, maybe we should go after Israel. Okay. I mean, he was freaking out, and this was the real tell. Freaking out, and we'll get to this with Dave Portnoy about a clip on my show where we talked about why would American troops sign up for this? Like, should they just leave the military? Freaked out. The Zionists were losing their mind over this. We're going to talk about why when we get to Dave Portnoy. But then I asked Piers Morgan, you're going to love this. I asked him to name one good thing that Zionism has brought to my country. That's a very easy question. If it's like, we just got to keep doing this, we got to keep doing the Bibi Netanyahu thing, Bibi Netanyahu dance, Bibi Netanyahu just keeps telling us that, you know, if we don't get involved in a war, it's going to be really terrible for us. You should be able to at least name a couple of good things that Zionism has brought to America.